I'm talking and you can't even hear me. How are you doing today, Coco? Don't mind me, I'm just feeding my animals right now. We'll get started here in a moment. It's been one heck of a Tuesday. Go ahead, honey. Oh, we can hear you. Now you can. You couldn't earlier. Dello, how are you? I don't know which apron to wear, so I am going to wear this one to start, and I'll let you guys vote after. Present. The freaking freaks have arrived. What? I'm feeding them because they're hungry. It's 5. All of them at the same time. I mean, I could. It might not be comfortable. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys had a great Tuesday. It's been a little chaotic. I've just had like a lot of... Okay, it really wasn't bad. It's not like it was a bad day. It just was like mishaps just kept happening at work. And I don't know why they were happening. What y'all doing though? What y'all doing? Oh, PK's here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Watching you. How's that one song go? They see me rolling. They hate to... Not that song. That song just...
I really just have to laugh super hard about
what?
this fucking bag that they put this shit in.
Oh, okay, guys. So, let me explain.
Like, look at this little tiny ass thing and this big old fucking bag it's in.
So let me explain what that is. So, guys, I'm doing 150 miles on a bike for charity. So exclamation.
That little thing in this big old fucking bag. Look how big. Look
like,
at that
what a
thing in the
waste of
corner.
plastic.
This doesn't care about the fucking universe.
Thanks. I always got a sweater on. Or was it PK sweater that you liked? Because F that kid. I mean, I do like that sweater. It's Eddie Bauer. I do love me a good Eddie Bauer sweater. I'm looking like a whole ass scrub today. I got my comfy men sweats on because I work from home now and I don't care what I look like. And I don't care what the internet thinks of me and how I look. Because I wear an apron, so it'll be fine. Kiss the dog. Oh, where is the dog? Nora! Come here, sweet pea. Oh, okay. I didn't mean attack me. Hold on, I gotta mute myself for a sec.
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty.
Coco! Thank you for gifting that sub to Dello! Alright, you know what that means. I'm not gonna get anything done today. My ADHD is so bad. We gotta spin the wheel. So every Tuesday, guys, we spin this wheel to get what we do with subs and so on and so forth. We try to do every gifted sub. We spin the wheel. Although if there's a lot of gifted subs, we kind of just like do the whole wheel. Oh, great. I get to hold an ice cube for 30 seconds. Lucky me. But yeah, so guys, I'm super happy to be here, and I was a little frustrated yesterday, not gonna lie. I had all intent to start my biking journey yesterday because we had gotten a donation of $20, which is 8 miles that I have to bike. For every $5 donated, to the ! charity and to that link, I will bike 2 miles. So anyways, somebody donated $20. I wanted to bike 8 miles on May 1st because it was donated before May 1st. And I went to hop up on my bike. I have a stationary bike. I also have an outdoor bike, but it was raining yesterday, so I couldn't go biking. And once you know, my bike wouldn't turn on. It wouldn't turn on. So the little speedometer and everything that reads it wasn't registering. It was not turning on. Outlet was fine. We checked the outlet. We made sure like all the wires were connected. Everything's connected. This same issue happened back in June of last year because I hadn't rode or a little after June. I hadn't rode for like a month. I tried to hop on, nothing would work. I was like, interesting. They came in, they fixed it, they replaced some parts, whatever. Once you know, same thing's happening now. I haven't been on the bike, I don't know, maybe like 3 months, 4 months before my surgery. It's talking about. I might once I finish. What are you doing? Oh. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not calculating what 30 seconds is, so I'm just holding this in my hand. So, yeah, long story short, I couldn't get on my bike yesterday because nothing was fucking working, so PK had to go to Dick's and get me a speedometer so I can at least determine, like, what the mileage is I am going, because we attempted to put my watch on my ankle to, like, judge it that way.
Thank you for the biddies. 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 Thank you for the biddies.
Thank you, Dallo. You didn't have to do that. Money for the speedometer. So we did get it. PK got it. He went to Dick's because it's his favorite store, you know, because Dick's. Dick's Sporting Good, okay, guys? So graciously went and got me a speedometer, so it better freaking work. So for now, we're going to try to do 8 miles after stream. Do I have it in me physically? I don't know yet. We'll find out. Mentally, no. But we're going to push through because this is what future me would want to do. So on that note, hi guys. So yes, let me pull you guys up over here. What we're doing today, I'm actually going to pull up the menu. There we go. I'm going to pull you guys over here so that I can actually see you because I have a big blender in the way. I can't see you. I believe I can ride. I believe. We don't like him, but whatever. It's fine. What was I getting? What was I doing? Oh, I know what I was doing. See, how my ADHD is very bad today. It's very bad. It's okay. It started this morning. So I couldn't focus at work at all. I managed to get through. I did really good at work today, but I managed to get through. I was struggling a little bit. I had like mishap after mishap after mishap at work. So like, I feel like it really deterred me off of that road. I had to keep taking little breaks so that I could like stop what I was doing, then focus again. And yeah, so then it ended up working in my favor. Thank God. So yes, tonight, guys, we're doing something called what I call, hey, Sam, Piggly Wiggly. Now, I know nobody else calls it Piggly Wiggly, okay? My family is weird. This is what we call it, okay? Super easy. This is famine food. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure everything in this dish cost me a total of $1.50. And let me show you how. Maybe a little bit more than that because of the salmon. Sam, how the heck are ya? So, Piggly Wiggly. No, it's more than that because I forgot we are using almond milk and stuff. Whatever, it's fine. Famine food. I know. Put that shit in the microwave, boy. So, what I did, and this is actually really not that expensive, these little packages. I like this brand, Chicken from the Sea, or Chicken of the Sea. Is it Chicken of the Sea? I got one of these, the Wild Caught Pink Salmon. Okay. And so this is what we're using. This has 31 grams of protein. How sick. We are going to do our Christmas pasta because it was on sale and has been sitting in my pantry. This is all stuff that's been in my pantry that we're trying to use. Okay, so that's what this whole month is about, is trying to use up the stuff in my pantry so it doesn't go bad. So we're making Piggly Wiggly, or in English what they call it is salmon wiggle. So salmon wiggle is a poor food. Hi, Nikki! I like that brand. You like that brand too? Okay. It's not just me. What's like the really common tuna fish brand? I don't know what it's called, but I like that brand too. What is it? Bumblebee? No, not Bumblebee. The other one, D. No, there's another one. There's a third one. Sunkissed? Maybe it's that one. Piggly Wiggly is a grocery store. I do know that. With a tuna mascot. Which is weird because Piggly Wiggly, the dish that I call Piggly Wiggly, is a salmon dish. But anyway. And we're going to use sweet peas because I like canned sweet peas. So this was 50 cents. I'm pretty sure this was like $1. Don't quote me. Maybe $1. It's been so long since I bought this. This was on sale. This was like 75 cents, maybe even less, because this is the Christmas pasta. It has Santas and reindeer and a sled. What'd you say? Use a hot glue gun.
Yeah, where is it?
It's in the closet. So yeah. This is our macaroni we're using. Basically, Piggly Wiggly, or Salmon Wiggle, what it's actually supposed to be called. This dish is an English dish. So, from the UK. He's trying to fix my bike so that I can actually ride. I don't know why he needs to use the hot glue gun, but I'm going to let him do it. Because whatever will let me ride this contraption. So we got a speedometer and that shit better freaking work. I don't care if it gets hot glued because it's easy to like pull. Hot glue is easy to pull off, so like it's fine. So yeah, anyway, we're making Piggly Wiggly. These are the main ingredients that you'll need. Are, well, typically you wouldn't even put it with pasta. You would eat it with saltine crackers, but I don't want to be that ghetto, so I was like, well, let's make a dinner out of it and add pasta, because that's what makes it a dinner, right? So yeah, that's on the menu for dinner. And then for dessert, actually my breakfast for tomorrow, we're making breakfast cookies with oats and some peanut butter, and then I've got a bunch of mixed nuts, right? So the more seeds and nuts, the better. So I'm gonna put some flaxseed in there, help you poop. We got some pumpkin seeds. This is really good for your menstrual cycle, especially for men because they have a menstrual cycle. Just kidding. As well as sunflower kernels, which is also very good for the same thing. And then dried cranberries to add a little bit of sweetness. I'm not going to do chocolate in them. The dried cranberries is going to give us the sweetness to it. So yeah, that's what we're making. We're making breakfast cookies. What I do that explains everything. Yeah, it's a fish dip. Yes, essentially. So what that is it is a fish dip. So I am going to get my almond milk out because we are going to need it to make the Piggly Wiggly. And I'm going to start by boiling and getting my pasta ready. So the pasta water. So I just grabbed my cast iron skillet because I had used it yesterday. So I'm going to do that. I am going to add just a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't stick to the pan. And we'll do a little bit of sea salt. Eek. Just a pinch. It doesn't really matter adding those things because, again, you're draining it. But it will attach a little bit to the pasta. So, yeah. And a lot of the recipes that we're doing today, even though they're like really cheap meals, right? They're healthy for us. So I'm gonna turn that on high, put the lid on to help it get hot faster. And we are going to get ready for our actual Piggly Wiggly. So I need a pan. Here we go. So for our pan, I know you guys can't see this, but we're gonna make the Piggly Wiggly. And again, this is something my grandma made growing up for like just a snack. Like, so she would make Piggly Wiggly. And why is it so steamy? Like, what the freak a leak? Whatever, something's burning off. It's fine. I don't know what is burning off, but it's like really harsh. It's fine. It might be oil. I don't know. Time 2, Piggly Wiggly. I'll give you some. So this is essentially like we're making a roux. Okay, that's what we're making, and then we're gonna be adding salmon and peas. Drain your peas. Don't be gross. I just really like this dish. I don't know why I loved it so much growing up, but okay, so I specifically remember this kind of unlocked in my brain while we're like doing this. Is a core memory was hanging out with my grandma. We used to play War, you know, that like card game, the card game War, right? So me and my grandma and my sister, we would play that game and wait for my mom and my dad to come back from wherever they were, like date night or something important, right? So yeah, she used to make Piggly Wiggly, and she also used to make pies. My grandmother's an amazing baker. I don't really eat a lot of specific baked goods. Like, I don't eat pies and cakes and stuff all that often. But if my grandma's making it, I will eat it. Same with my husband's stepmom. If she made it, I'll eat it. And same with my mom. My mom's a wonderful baker as well. So my grandmother used to make pies, and with the leftover crust, because she made homemade crust, she would make these things where she would take the crust, she would roll it in cinnamon sugar, and put some butter on it. Like, well, put some butter on it and then roll it in cinnamon sugar and then just let them bake. And I would eat that. Like, I wouldn't eat the pie, but I would eat that. I don't know what it was called. I don't think it had a name. So I would eat that. And then my grandma would also make Piggly Wiggly, and I would eat that with the crackers and everything, because like she tried to feed us meals, but my problem as a kid is there was like 4 things I would eat. I would eat peanut butter and jelly, tuna fish sandwiches, and grilled cheese. I know, all sandwiches. Like, what? I don't even like bread, but for some reason I ate those. Or like canned SpaghettiOs or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't remember what my mom said I liked. It runs in the family. I know. No, I mean, I technically was not a picky eater. I just was. My mom was very strict on what we could and couldn't eat. And so because she was so strict, I only got certain foods at certain times of the day, or like at certain occasions. So I would overeat those things. So that was the only thing I would want. So you know how like little kids, they only want like chicken fingers or like French fries. I didn't want any of that. I wanted sandwiches because my mom wouldn't let me eat sandwiches every day. So I was very precise. But also, like, my sister, she wasn't really picky, but she was picky about meat. Which so was I at the same, like, at that token. But my mom didn't know how to cook meat. So that was honestly the real issue. She just didn't know how to cook meat. She overcooked everything because she was afraid of giving us food poisoning. Not a lie. Never got food poisoning from that woman, no. But I also couldn't eat half of her food because it was black. And I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. She's definitely learned. There's some foods that she does amazingly. I just can't eat her stuff. she does things well, like tacos and mac and cheese and stuff like that, but come on. And what have you. So I'm doing about 3 tablespoons of butter into a pan and letting that heat up. And then we're going to add a little bit of flour, and then we're going to add some milk. So we're making a bechamel, essentially without cheese. We're not making it with cheese. So we're not doing mac and cheese. We're making Piggly Wiggly. Perks! How the heck are you, my friend? How we doing? How we doing? Let's open our peas too while we wait for the butter to melt a little bit. Again, you guys can't really see what I'm doing on the stove over here for the Piggly Wiggly. I'm just gonna like basically tell you what I'm doing. I went to a Piggly Wiggly once. Was it cool? Like, is it a cool grocery store? I knew it was a grocery store. I just didn't really know anything else. I am doing well. I'm better now that work is over. I don't dislike work or anything. That wasn't the case. It was just like my ADHD was really bad today. And I just couldn't focus on anything. And I get really down on myself, so we kind of have a quota we have to make at work, which I think is very not good for my mental health. But my work does not like, they're not like, oh my god, if you don't make this quota, you're gonna get fired. But regardless, I still like freak out about it. And I surpass the quota every single time. MC, hi honey, how are ya? But I just, for some reason, still freak out. I can't handle it. Oh, fuck. There we go. I like sweet peas. Their mascot is cute. I should look this up. I didn't know they had a mascot. I don't know why my family called it Piggly Wiggly. It's just like the thing my grandma and my mom called it. Okay. So now that my butter is kind of melting, I want to add some flour. And you guys, I'm super excited for some future recipes coming up. So you guys know I love chickpeas. They're such a good protein for you. That's really sad though. They closed it. That's rude. What was I saying? Oh, you guys know I love chickpeas. So we're going to do a chickpea night. I'm going to find a different chickpea recipe. And also I'm making a roux, guys, just so you know. So I'm just adding, I might need to add a little more butter. I'm adding a little bit of flour to my butter and just letting that warm up. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some milk to it. I make roux for everything. So like, obviously you need a roux for mac and cheese. If you're making like cheesy cauliflower or broccoli, I'll make a roux with it. Piggly Wiggly, which I don't know if PK has, if I've ever made this for him or not. This is what I was really broke and I lived on my own for a little bit. And this is the meal I would make myself. Especially if it was like, you know, the end of the week and like all I had left was like, I don't know. I'll do a little bit more. Like, oh, I only have like $5 left in my bank account. That's like this kind of meal, right? Because it's like cheap and you can make enough and like you can add it to whatever you want. I don't remember what I was saying before. Oh, yeah. So work was a little tough because of my ADHD. Obviously, as you can tell, I still am having like really bad. I just like, Okay, I don't take medicine. I'm self-diagnosed with ADHD, but it's obvious that I have it. I mean, not really self-diagnosed. I did take the test and I was tested that I was, but whatever, it's fine. So anyway, it's not what, yeah. Oh, so yes, I want to do like a chickpea night. All right, we're gonna add some water to this, or milk. Not water, don't do water. And for the chickpea dessert, I don't know yet. I want to do some research, but I also want to do chickpea tacos. And I want to try to attempt to make my own tortillas. Apparently it's really easy. Nikki sent me a video. I've watched a couple of other videos of people making tortillas. So I definitely want to attempt to make it. Okay. So I need this to get really thin. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this flour that I put in and I like kind of warmed up with some butter, and I'm taking milk and I'm adding it in slowly. The key is slowly, to make like a finer kind of like pasty type what is this considered? Sauce, that's the word I'm looking for. But how's everybody doing today? Did everybody have a good Tuesday? I am definitely feeling a lot better now that I'm streaming. I just like feel happier. As well as I'm like really excited that PK is hopefully gonna fix my bike so I can get on the bike today. I have to do 8 miles today at least, so that is the goal. Okay, so our roux or bechamel is doing pretty good. I do want to add a little bit more milk though. You're making edible pasties? What? What is edible pasties? Like booby thingies? Right? Isn't that what a pasty is? Is the things that go on your boobies? Something about making a pasty. And I ran with it. Boob pasties! I know. Okay, so I'm not crazy. That's like actually a thing. I'm gonna turn down the heat so I don't burn the milk. But we are trying to thin out. I'm trying to get all the clumps out of the flour. I mean, I might have said pasty. I just don't remember. I mean, hey, we could try. I don't know how to, but we could try. How weird making your own like booby pasty. At first I thought you like were like auto corrected from pastry, and I was like, did you mean pastry? Fruit roll up or fruit leather? Did you see Blended and see the mom freak because the kid was eating gummy panties? Oh my gosh. Is that like a thing? Are gummy panties a thing? It probably is, right? I should probably make more of this considering the fact we're making this with a pasta. And I'm gonna probably do the whole pasta. Are you talking to me, PK? No? Okay, so I am gonna just add a little bit more. since we are making this with the pasta, so I do want it to be like a reasonable amount. Just add a little bit more flour and a little bit more milk. Yes, 100%. I want to find these, guys. Maybe we could make edible panties on stream. How freaking weird would that be? That would be disgusting. I mean, I feel like you would need a mold for that, right? So honestly, guys, this whole month, we're just trying to clean out my pantry. There's stuff that's going to expire. So my goal is to be able to restock my pantry with the things that I will only eat or learn that I like something else to eat. I feel like I find myself making the same recipes over and over again, especially when it's not a stream night. So I want to burst myself and not do that. And even though Piggly Wiggly is something I've made in the past and stuff, I don't make it often. It's not something I would really think to reach for. It's just something that one day I was craving. I had a memory of it. And so I wanted to share it with you guys. Or Salmon Wiggle. I should call it by its appropriate name, so you guys know what I'm talking about. And so, yeah. But again, I really like this dish. It reminds me of my grandma, even though I have bad memories with her too. It does remind me of being a kid. And I feel as a kid, you're so innocent and things were just so much easier. I didn't have to pay bills. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And do all that fun jazz, Can you make them cost efficient? Budget fun times. Exactly. Oh no. I just dipped this. Also, I'm looking like a whole ass scrub today. I should have washed my hair yesterday, but I didn't because I knew I was going to be getting on the bike today and getting all sweaty after stream. So even though I'm going to be biking every day, I was like, well, I want to wait until after I bike the first time to wash my hair. Because I don't wash my hair daily, and neither should you. If there's anything you learn from me is do not wash your hair every day. You're stripping it from its natural oils. That's really good. And I don't want to hear, oh, but then it looks too greasy. Yeah, that's the point. It's because you wash it too much. But I'm not your mom. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm just going to assist in telling you should do something. You don't have to do it. It's your life, not mine. Once a week, that's perf. I wash my hair. It depends on what's going on in the day, Is this hot? I feel like this is hot a little bit, especially with wet hands. It will burn you through water. Yep. Let's take our Christmassy pasta, guys. This isn't gonna need a lot of time to cook. There we go. Poe is just can you guys see Poe? He's sitting on my... Okay. I'm actually really stoked for tonight's meal. It's silly, but I like it. Okay. I'm gonna turn down that heat to medium and we'll let that go for about 7 minutes. And I'm gonna cook the rest of the Piggly Wiggly. So in goes some sweet peas without the liquid. Make sure you drain that shit. And then in goes our salmon, which is what I'm considering is probably the piggly portion of the Piggly Wiggly. Or maybe it is the wiggly part because salmon is a little wiggly. I'm just going to toss that in there. And then we'll kind of chop it up ourselves. And like, honestly, even though this is like a poor person food, which like, I'm not judging anybody, like you got to do what you got to do. It's got like everything you need. I mean, you got like a vegetable in there. You got some protein from and fiber from the almond milk, if you choose to use almond milk, as well as the salmon. So I'd say like, shoot, just go for it. Like, super delish. I'm just gonna try to like, I should have like chopped up the salmon before I put it in the dish, but you know what? Fuck it. Who cares? I do use stuff so my hair doesn't look greasy. Yeah, like it's okay to use like a little bit of dry shampoo and stuff. I just prefer not to put anything in my hair. You're not actually supposed to wear it up in a bun either, but again, today is my last hair day, so I usually put it in a bun in my last day. I try not to wear it up as much as possible so that my hair doesn't break. Because I do have a lot of breakage and split ends. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this kind of simmer on a low heat because it's pretty much done. We're just waiting for the pasta. And then I'm gonna add the pasta in. And that's also another thing, you get like a little bit of a complex carb in here as well. So good, so healthy for you. Make it a chickpea pasta or a protein pasta if you wish. Although, don't be afraid of carbs. Eat your carbs every once in a while, just in moderation. So yeah, this is beautiful. I can't wait. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. This is exactly like how I envisioned it from a childhood standpoint. Tastes so good. I personally like things with almond milk. I just feel like it tastes better. It gives it that necessary nutty feeling. But yes, this is so dope. I'm just gonna let that simmer on a low heat for a little bit. We'll put the milk away. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso, right, Popo? He's like, Mom, I don't know Spanish. You use a little cornstarch? Ooh, that's smart. Or baby powder, that's really good too. He smells that. Yeah, more like he's just freaking nosy. Okay, we have about 3 minutes. Give this a little stir so it doesn't stick. It's probably still gonna stick. Ah. This is such a heavy pot. It probably wasn't a good idea to do it in this, but it's fine. Because it's a pain in the ass to drain anything. So yeah, guys, I will find a recipe on the internet of a Piggly Wiggly or Salmon Wiggle. But honestly, you just make a roux and you add peas and salmon to it. And you don't have to be fancy. Like you don't have to like buy the salmon and cook it. And I mean, I guess you could get that fancy if you really wanted, but you don't have to. Do what's easiest for you. This is a great, easy weeknight meal. You know, especially if like you're craving going out and eating something bad, but your bank account does not agree and your diet doesn't agree and you just like are lazy. You don't feel like cooking. Make this. This is so easy. You can eat it just like this with some crackers if you want, or just eat it with a spoon. Or you can add a little razzle dazzle and put a little pasta in there. You could also eat it as a sandwich if you want, like the Piggly Wiggly sandwich. Superb. You used to use dry shampoo, but it made my hair feel like straw. I agree with that statement. I also realized that it was actually causing more dandruff in my hair. And at first I was like, oh, maybe it's just like the dry shampoo is just chunking up. But it wasn't. It was causing my skin to dry out and causing me to have worsening dandruff. So I basically was like, fuck that shit. And I stopped using dry shampoo. Now I just don't use any product in my hair whatsoever. I'll just like, if I'm going out, like especially on a Friday or a Saturday, I'll just wash my hair. Like, usually my hair doesn't start to look greasy until like day 3 or 4. And then you can just like honestly work with it. Put your hair up in like a cute little spiral in the front or whatever. Then you can make it last for another 2 days. And then at that point, you just wear it up in a bun for the last day and then you wash it the next. And there's like so many cute little hair DIYs and stuff like that. There's stuff where you could like take a bandana and you wrap it in your hair and then you roll it up like that. And you can't really tell that it's greasy, right? I want to do that. I think that'd be really cute. I think that would be really cute like on stream to do as well. I'm just like making sure this doesn't stick to the bottom. Ow, you fucker. Burning me. Let me give this a stir too. So tell me, have you guys actually had salmon wiggle before? Like, I wish like Bunny or somebody was here right now because I was told that this is an English dish and whatnot, but like, I don't know. Is it? I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't know. I know Google is a great tool, but like, I want to see, do people in England actually eat this? Okay. You live in workout headbands? Honestly, goals. I don't really have any workout headbands. I mean, I do, but I have like 3 and they're old and worn out. Watch out. Is this hot? All right. So I'm just going to give myself a facial here. And you chat. There you go, chat. You get a little facial yourself. All right, I don't care if I leave some in there because we're gonna actually put everything in here. Turn that off. Give yourself a facial, guys. Right? We're all about budgeting here tonight. Save yourself some money. Who needs to go to a spa? You can bring the spa with your dinner. Right? Like, dang. Who needs the spa when we got a spa right here, bish? All right, so I've turned off the heat. The heat is off on everything. Let's go ahead and add our Piggly Wiggly right on into the actual pasta. Get all that goodness right on in there. Don't miss any of it. So I'm just honestly just scraping this in there. Great. Look at that. Not even that much cleanup for this one. It's beautiful. This meal is so dope, guys. Honestly, I hope you make it. I hope you make it from Kaychick's grandma. So yummy. Oh my gosh. It smells so good too. The fact it's just a roux with peas and salmon screams English to me. Okay, great. I'm glad you agree, Sam, because honestly, same. All right, so dinner is served. We're gonna serve it. It's not actually served yet, but we're gonna serve it. We're gonna have a tasty taste. Again, if you don't like, this bowl is kind of dirty. If you don't like salmon, you don't like peas, leave it out. You can just make a roux. Be a basic ass bitch. Or, you know, like, switch it up. Put a different fish or meat in there. You could even do shrimp if you want. Chicken. Shred some chicken up. You could add, sneak some other veggies in here, you know? Especially if you have kids. Ah, adding mushroom. Yeah, you could just do, yeah, like the canned mushroom soup. I don't think I have any, but that would have been a really good idea.
I think it works.
You think it works?
Yeah, I just tried it and it's
You tested it out?
my time and my speed.
Nice. Here you go, babe. This is your dinner. All right, I'm gonna eat this with a fork. Don't worry, guys. This isn't like it. This isn't the only thing we're making. Okay. It just tastes like a kid. Does anybody else have those meals that just make you feel like a kid again? Even though I never had this in a pasta, like as a pasta dish, reminds me of being a kid.
The top, smell it.
Mm-hmm. We actually have, we bought portobello mushrooms, like the big ones, to make portobello burgers. Ah, they were so good last time we made them. You made them on a grill, right? We just added
Put them on a grill. I flipped them upside down. I chopped onions, put them in. I put seasoning on them, wrapped them in foil, threw them on
the seasonings we put on. We did a little bit of olive oil, soy sauce, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, just the basics, you know. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. It was good.
I'm gonna put a little hot sauce on this. I think it would be good with hot sauce.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No. I can't even eat this. I have to eat it right here because the cats are fucking going nuts for it.
I know.
Spice it up a little bit with some hot sauce.
Honestly, I'm like, that's the thing is, you could really create it with whatever you want. This is just a very cheap meal. And it's nothing crazy. It doesn't have a ton of taste. Go ahead, add a little black pepper if you want. Add a little bit of salt. I'm gonna do that just because we're not that basic. You know what I mean? Like I'm my mother's child, but I'm not basic like her. Do you want some pepper and salt? Okay. So yeah, just like add a little razzle dazzle in there, you know what I mean? Wash your sister's sauce. Exactly. Exactly. I know. Does anybody actually know how to say that? Worcestershire sauce. So good. Even better with just a little bit of salt and pepper. I can't stop. I feel like people who don't like mushrooms, you just haven't had the right mushroom for you. Because there's so many mushrooms out there, right? Like, the United States only sells like 2 different types of mushrooms in the store. There's so many more mushrooms out there. All right, guys. So, what I have in here. So, y'all are probably thinking, what the hell is this? I didn't see you do anything. That's correct. You didn't. So, basically what I have here is, which you guys can't even see up there. I didn't make it quite as like, oh, you know what? I think it moved a little. That's the problem. Could you, babe, could you move the camera a little bit out? There we go. That's perfect. Thank you. So this is actually vegetables right here in my hand that are dried out. You want me to ruin Worcestershire sauce for you guys? Do you know how it's made? Yes, I do want to know. I want to know. So I've dried out.
What is that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What is that? It's me, MB. Hello. Welcome on in. Thank you for that raid. Thank you, Nikki, for that shout out. Nikki, do you know how to do the formal shout out? I don't even know if PK knows how to do it. Out. It's me, MB. What's buzzing? Oh my God, I love that. Hi. I'm gonna follow you because I'm not following you. Hi, honey. How are you? Hi, everyone. My name is Kaychick. I'm a healthy food streamer on
Are you
Tuesdays.
new here? Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. My name's Kaychick. I'm a healthy food streamer on Tuesdays. We do crafts on Sundays, and every so often when we hit our goals, Fridays we do some fun extra streams. Welcome on in, guys. Do you guys want to see a raid video? I don't really get to play it often. Let's just play it, because we don't get to play it that often. I say that, but we've had a couple of raids in the last week. Let's get it go. Yeah. Spicy toy sounds like my kind of stream, honey. Talk to me after. I got some spicy toy info for you. I like this song. This isn't the best dance move, but guys, I am dancing for a reason. We're gonna keep dancing because we gotta get our practice up, y'all. We gotta get practicing. I have a Nora. You're gonna be so sparkly. Oh, sparkly baby. Say hi, Bobo. Or when patients say, oh, can this medication cause this side effect? Bitch, I'm not the doctor. I don't know. Let me Google it for you, which is what I would tell you to do anyway. Smoke weed every day. Oh, okay, you can see him. Can you guys see him? He's in the snow. He's doing his laser. Nora's attacking him. Nora hops like a bunny when she gets in the snow. Chandelier! Chandelier. I wanna swing from the chandelier. The chandelier. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Ah, in the forehead. Ah. Ah, in the throat. Oh.
Oh, God, I just have really bad aim, babe. Really bad aim. That's what it is. Oh, it's gonna fall.
Oh, Janet. I got a slick head here.
Fork it, baby. Fork it. Today is a very naughty stream. I do apologize. Because, like, no, you don't. You know what you're doing, Kaychick. Giggity.
Green one, I'm feeling it right now. Green one's gonna pop.
Yay! Woohoo! Pop that! Popsicle!
Yeah, put it.
A popsicle! A PK! We are a Christian stream server here. Just kidding. Have you ever heard of that? This is a Christian Minecraft server. Just kidding! It's a thirst trap, babe! I'm back! Didn't get rid of me that quick. Also, fair warning. I do swear a lot. I have a trucker's mouth. But yay! Thank you for bringing your friendies over. Do you want me to call you your full name? It's me, MB, or are you okay if I just call you MB? Because we also have an MC, so we got an MB, if that's the case. You love your apron? Oh, gee, thanks. I wonder who got it for me. But you can.
No, further, there's one little tiny cat on the bottom.
Oh, there is a tiny kitty on the bottom. I'll just pull it up. Licious, how are you, babe? MB is fine. I know, such great taste in aprons, honestly. But guys, we just finished making Piggly Wiggly, also known as Salmon Wiggle. That's the real name of it. I just, like, as a kid growing up, we called it Piggly Wiggly. So now, naturally, I have to be more of a granola than I already am. Every day, guys, I have been now trying to use my juicer and making juice. Obviously. What else would you make with your juicer, right? It's been okay. It's been okay.
What, the juicer?
The juicer. The juicer itself is doing a great job. She's be working very fine. I also found out that there's multiple settings on it. I thought there was only 2 settings. There's actually like 7. So that got a little scary this morning, not gonna lie. It gets really, really fast. So anyway, this morning I made a beet, ginger, lemon, carrot juice. I know that's a lot, but those were all the ingredients that were in it. And it gave us the leftover pulp. So I watched a video on save your pulp. It's actually really good for you. You can add it to soups. You can add it to tea, smoothies, whatever you want. It adds an extra natural, just like an extra bit of nutrition. I just made a huge mess. It's fine. And it's really good for you. And that way there's 0 waste, which I'm all about. Y'all know I'm granola. I'm a crunchy. Thank you again so much, MB, for that awesome raid. I can't wait to check you out, babe. Hopefully you like the stream. You hang out. We got a pretty cool community too, not gonna lie. My friends are pretty friggin' dope. And I'm not just saying that because they're here with me. I kid. I love you guys. We're big trolls here, okay? Nice trolls though. We're nice to each other, right? We like to do the jump scare. We have a jump scare option. We've got a lot of fun stuff. I'm really surprised nobody's tried to kill me today, so that's a good sign. So yeah, there's that in life. Okay, so with the pulp that we have, you liked your juicer, you hated to clean up. Honestly, I liked this one. I like this one. It has a lot of parts to it, not gonna lie, but it's so easy to like just take apart and clean up. So this is the Drew Barrymore brand called Beautiful, because she's gorgeous. I mean, she is just beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I can't sing, okay? This is why I don't quit my day job, okay? Okay, MB, I totally understand. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for bringing your friends in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Taking your kiddo to soccer. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Have a great night and give all that love into that kiddo. All right, y'all. We love when we meet new friends. I love when we meet new friends and they're nice. We love nice friendos. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. It's gonna be really loud, so I'm gonna mute myself. All right, so I'm just grinding this up to be like a nice fine powder. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, so I made this really pretty powder. And I'm just gonna store it in like just a normal container. Ooh, it actually smells kind of good. Not gonna lie. Like, it does have like a little bit of that gingery, bittery smell, but sheesh, those beets be smelling good. Yeah, it's like got like a weird like scent to it. Okay. Why do you not have pants on? I mean, honestly, the crowd probably would appreciate it, but I appreciate the fact that you're not showing you pantless. Jai, how are you doing, honey? I was just talking shit about you. Just kidding, I wasn't. But, I was just about to say, where's my beautiful Jai? Because I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're feeling better. No pants is the dream. I totally agree. I am the closest I will get today with no pants until later, obviously, when I'm done biking. And now that we have a few more people in, guys, exclamation point charity to see what we're doing all month long, okay? We're not just doing this. I'm going to keep this also stored, guys, in my pantry here that's full of shit, because why not? Great. So exclamation point charity, you'll get an idea of what it is that we're doing today. Are you talking to me, PK? Must not be. I don't know who he's talking to. Not me. Apparently, I'm not cool enough. You like no pants? I think we all like no pants, right? Same Z's. I'm so happy I work from home. He's so loud for some reason. Oh my God, Sam, it's so funny you just said that. Oh, he's talking to his friend. I know who he's talking to. He's talking to Nick. I had a manager named Charity, and she was the sweetest lady ever. She did so many charities too. But we're actually raising money for the lymphoma and leukemia, which are both different types of blood cancers. There's non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and there's Hodgkin lymphoma. And one of them is very deadly. Unfortunately, not a lot of people make it through. The other one typically is something that goes dormant, and most people do live through the cancer. Bunny, hi! Bunny! I made the most English dish. I'm so sorry. We were talking about something very serious, and then I went crazy. This is salmon wiggle. Do you know what that is? Tumble! Tumble so graciously donated $20, so I have to bike 8 miles today. So for every $5 donated, I will bike 2 miles. Our goal is to get to 150 miles by the end of the month. Obviously, whatever you guys don't help donate, I will do the rest. But yes, so our goal is to get to 150 miles, which ends up being, I think, like $300 or something. But our goal is $200. Shouldn't it be 10 miles? Is it 10 miles? No. No. 20. So for every $5, I bike 2 miles, Tumble. Not every 2, right? Does that make sense? You found what? Yes, so if you click that link, you can donate. You can donate as little as $1. It won't let you do any less than $1. Sorry, guys. Sorry. $1 is the minimum. And then the following day of that donation going in is when I will bike. So today I'm doing 8 miles because sadly I wanted to do my 8 miles yesterday, but we didn't have, my bike wasn't working and it was raining, so I couldn't go outside and bike. I'm like downpouring storms yesterday. Otherwise I would have biked in the rain. So sadly we weren't able to do that. And, but yeah, we made it work. We made it work. So today PK went and got me a speedometer to go on my bike while I wait for this part to come in from my bike company, which I will never buy from this company ever again. Because this is the second time in less than a year, and I've only had the thing for a year, that the same thing broke. So there's that in life. All right, I'm gonna clean up my mess a little bit while we talk a little bit more. And then we're gonna make our cookies! Cookie, cookie, cookie. Tumble, how was your day at work? Tumble's just trying to make me bike more today. You just wanna kill me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Don't be tricking me. I thought very long and hard of how I wanted to plan out this so that I wouldn't die, okay? I hope it shows when you guys donate on live. But I don't know. I'll have to have like PK tested by donating $1 or something. And if you did donate, please let me know because I want to see if it did go through, and if not, I will try to fix that. Because I was having so many issues. Also, guys, it may say pure romance for the receipt. I have tried multiple times to get them to fix it. They say it's fixed. I don't know. I don't know. It's showing on my end that it should say Kaychick's Kitchen or my maiden name. So let me know. You just donated now? It didn't fucking show up. What the heck? It's supposed to show up. Ugh. PayPal is really pissing me off. We'll figure it out. I think maybe it's because I'm going through the donate section instead of the Stream Elements one. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out tonight. You did too? Tumble, you did again? You donated again? Why? You don't have to donate again. I will personally announce to you guys, because I'm going to look after this. But guys, yes, it goes to a really good cause. Unfortunately, a dear friend of me and PK's, their partner had streamed, had to take a break from stream because their partner has lymphoma. And sadly, there is not a cure. And she's very sick right now. So our hopes and our prayers are in there. So I do this. My goal is to be able to do this specific charity every year. I started it last year before she was completely diagnosed. And now I have even more reason to, as well as there's another girl from our community that unfortunately has also been diagnosed. So our goal is to be able to hopefully fund it to gain more research into the disease or the cancers. They're not diseases, they're cancers. I guess it's still a disease. Oh my gosh, guys. What are y'all doing? Are you breaking me? Okay, I will check. I will check to see. Y'all are gonna make me fucking bike a lot, huh? Alright, let me look. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so mad it's not showing up. We might have to just do it through tipping. Oh, I did get them. Oh, guys. Okay. Oh, fudge. I just did the wrong thing. Thank you, Nicole. Nikki. Thank you, Jai. And Tumble again? Okay. All right, y'all. So we've got 2, 4, 8. So I have 14 miles I have to do tomorrow. I think we're gonna hit 150 faster than I think. I'm gonna die. It's okay. I did 300 last year. They lowered it to 150 because a lot of people were complaining they couldn't finish the 300. I did. I got to 325. Was it hard? Yeah. I had to bike 10 miles a day and some days 20. It was hard. Thank you, Nikki, Matt, aka Tumble. Sorry, I did not mean to just do that and jive. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Seriously. Honestly, I am just happy that I can do this. And that I'm very grateful that I have a community that wants to help and wants to be there for our friends. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. Because honestly, cancer is seriously no fun. And it's not the vibe. It's not the vibe we're going for. Okay? So we got to figure out how to fucking nick it in his butt. I truly also believe that keeping ourselves healthy and eating a whole diet will also help to prevent cancers in the future. So a big thing is a lot of people are not getting fiber in their diets. I know this sounds weird and this is going to be kind of segueing off a little bit, but the reason I say this is because fiber plays a huge part in gut rolls. And you know what else it plays a huge part and has had studies upon studies upon studies? Is if you notice the age of colon cancer keeps decreasing. And that is because we're naturally not getting enough fiber into our diets. We're not eating enough leafy greens. We're not eating enough seeds and nuts. And we're eating too many processed foods, especially in America. And so because we're not getting enough fiber and we're not healing our gut appropriately, colon cancer is arising. And there is a correlation to it. So please, 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 if you do anything, try to research yourself. Don't just take it from me. Do your own research. But please add some sort of fiber into your diet. Whether it's natural, using a supplement. Benefiber is a beautiful one. You can mix it right into your drinks if you want. There's FiberCon, which is a pill. Also amazing because there's also insoluble and soluble fiber. And we can only get one out of our vegetables and fruits and seeds and nuts that we intake. So it is helpful to have a another source of fiber. You had a mate that recovered from leukemia. He was so sick when he got it though. It is. And then that's the thing is that no matter what kind of cancer you have, depending on the treatment alone could be the harshest thing in the whole entire world. Ah, I know, Jai. I feel like it's only gonna get worse, dude. I appreciate that, Jai. You did not have to do that. Honestly. Nikki, you guys, I don't even care if it's 50 cents. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me do less than $1. But anything helps, right? Because this is going to a great cause. I was going to post the direct link to the Leukemia and Lymphoma, but I ended up doing it this way for two reasons. One's tax purposes, but also the second reason is because I wanted it to do it this way so I could keep track easier of who is donating, and you didn't have to give me full personal information. Because on the other one, you would have had to know me personally, because you have to be my Facebook friend. And I don't give out my Facebook. It's not something like I care. It's pretty private, but I just don't feel comfortable. It's not something I ever post on. That's for family. So I hope you understand that. That's why I didn't do it. You know, I don't want to dox like my address and stuff, like where I live. Like I don't want anybody stalking me, you know what I mean? Not that you guys would, but there's creeps out there. Okay, enough babbling. Y'all are like, God damn, are we even cooking today? I don't even know. So we're actually gonna make cookies. I will post all the recipes tonight as well. I don't know if Bunny did Bunny, are you still there, babe? Bunny, do you know what salmon wiggle is? PK, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Bunny. I'm going to do this because she might see this. I don't know. I think she's lurking. I don't want to bother her. We're gonna make cookies. Okay. Salmon goes wiggle wiggle. My money down, jiggle jiggle. It folds. I like it when you. How's it go? I don't know. That's the only part I know. Supposedly.
I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get a dollar.
That kind of
out
scared me.
No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.P. I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get a dollar out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.P.
You guys know that's my favorite. Thank you. Thanks, PK. Or Tumble Tum. Tumble Tum did that one. I thought it was PK. Exactly. Let's do the little head bob. Make PK spend some money. He could do a sound alert. He's busy. All right. Are we ever going to get to cookies today? I don't know, guys. I'm going to hand mix this because I'm a heathen and I like to torture myself apparently. It's fine. I really like this station we got going on. I didn't need this today. I really didn't need this at all. Like, oh, actually I am going to keep this out because I'm going to cut up that was so loud in my ear. I didn't see it coming. It was so fucking loud. I'm actually going to use a baggie. So that's actually not true. This is clean. It's fine. Fucking scaring me. Jai! This is why I was talking shit. I said, I'm surprised Jai hasn't scared me yet. And then you freaking come on in. You play it cool at first. I see your move now. You're playing it cool. You don't want to just jump scare in because you know I would know. Then bam! You hit me when I'm least expecting it. Nora saw me dancing. I was dancing like this to her. And she just walks away. She's like, I can't do this with you. Ha! You're a beast. Do you not love your mommy? You're so sweet. I know. You're cruel. You're cruel. I know you're... Ma'am. That was too much. Too much. You're so sweet, though. I would never. Sure, Jai. That's what they all say. I need to pull up a recipe. Because, like, I could just not, but I want to. Because basically I don't know temperatures. That's honest. That's the honest truth. I have the hardest time. This is why I have to follow a recipe. I put whatever I want in the recipes, but I don't know how long do cookies go in for. You'd think I would know this by now. I've been cooking forever, but I don't. I don't, okay? I don't. This isn't what I want. They're called breakfast cookies, so they're in my breakfast section, not in my desserts. They're superfood breakfast cookies. Okay. Oh, that's why I needed bananas. We're going to leave out banana. It's fine. Oh, and I need to make oat flour. God damn. Oh, gotta get out my goddamn blender again. Giving you a heart attack too? I'm glad. At least it's not just me. Honestly, I just hope you know, Jai, that when you do that, it hurts all of us. That's not gonna stop you. Excellent. Jai. I mean, to be completely honest, I put it there, so if I really didn't want it to be played, I wouldn't have allowed it. Like, I honestly find it hilarious, but you gotta get woken up every once in a while, especially in the mornings. Our morning streams get a little, not really, I'm hype every morning, but honestly, guys, I was thinking about this today. So if I ever am able to do this, like, more frequently or, like, more of a part-time / full-time thing, I feel like, you know what would be so dope is doing, meal prep Mondays. I feel like that would be so dope because I make a lot of stuff in the mornings. And I guess I could do it now, but and I would have to wake up an hour earlier just to feel like on Monday. And that's hard after the weekend. But I feel like meal prep Mondays would be really dope. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. We're going to start by making ourselves some oat flour because I don't buy oat flour. Why would you buy it when you can just make it? So, quite literally, to make oat flour, you take oats and you blend it up really finely. You don't need to put anything in your blender. Make sure it's dry and just blend it up. I don't know what you think you're getting. I got a doggy here. So I'm going to put a lot in there because whatever I don't use, I'll just keep. Bro. All right, guys. So let's make some oat flour. I'm just trying to make sure this is really dry so my oats don't get wet. Okay. I'm gonna mute myself so this isn't super loud. You want them nice and fine. Good enough. Okay. So it says to preheat the oven for 325 degrees. You combined the dry ingredients in a large bowl. Oats, oat flour, dried cranberries, pumpkin seeds, ground flax seeds, chia seeds, cinnamon, baking powder, and salt. Okay, great. So let me get out my measuring tools, which I just keep in a bowl. I got spoons. I got some measuring spoons. All right, so it says to do a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. So let's do that. Is this the certifiably gluten-free ones? Watch them not be. Whole grain rolled oats. I don't think they are. Well, you know what? Sorry, guys. If you're gluten-free, you can't. Don't eat from my kitchen. Okay, we're doing a cup of that. And a half a cup of oat flour. I know this is a cup, but I'm only doing a half of this. Okay, very good. I'm gonna keep this for a different recipe. So I'm just gonna keep this to the side. I'll put it away later. Okay, beautiful. Now we are going to do dried cranberries, about a half a cup of that. Got a new bag of dried cranberries because I had for lunch, I put the rest of my other bag of cranberries because have you guys ever had that salad from like, okay, so I don't know if Ruby Tuesdays was everywhere, but I used to work there. And at Ruby Tuesdays, they had a broccoli salad. Like the infamous broccoli salad had cranberries and stuff in them. That's what I made for lunch this week. I am measuring them out. You really don't have to. Okay, so we did a 1/2 cup of that. 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds, a 1/4 cup of ground flax seeds. I'm not... Ugh. I don't know if I want to do a full 1/4 cup. We will. Might as well. So we're going to do a 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds. This recipe didn't call for sunflower seeds, but because I don't have chia seeds, we're substituting for that. And honestly, use whatever you like. Use whatever you want. I will tell you though, if you're a woman, sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds are dope AF. I'm not going to add any salt to this recipe because my pumpkin seeds do have salt in them, and I do want to kind of crush them down. So I'm going to do about a 1/2 cup. We're going to crush them. Crush it, crush it, crush it. What are you using for the second camera? Oh, that one? That's just like another cheap. It's not like, I think I got that for Christmas. PK and I got that for Christmas. It's just like a cheaper camera. I don't even know the brand. I know this bad. The Kaio Razor or whatever is my main one. But yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry. I wasn't reading your comment. So essentially, you want to pack full of nutrients these cookies, because they're breakfast cookies. So you want to get fiber, you want to get protein, which flaxseed does have protein in. I'm not going to do a full 1/4 cup. That's about a little less than a 1/4 cup because I don't want that much flax seeds. We don't... Fiber is important. Fiber and protein are your two biggest things that I would suggest getting in your meal, especially in breakfast time. You should get a little bit of that in every single meal. And sadly, a lot of people think that protein can only come from animal. That is not true. Seeds, nuts, beans, lentils, all those things have wonderful protein in it. Let's see about oats. Oats have 5 grams of protein, really not that terrible of an option. You could do coconut yogurt. I'm just giving vegan options. Go ahead, use regular yogurt. Have an egg in the morning if you really want. Have some bacon, have some sausage. I don't care. I don't care what kind of protein it is. Get a little bit of protein, preferably something that does not have a high fat content. And who cares if you're eating carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are not the enemy. Also, carbohydrates are necessary in a diet. There's a whole reason why they created that stupid pyramid that's not 100% accurate, is to show you that carbohydrates are not bad. It's all about complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are no. Those are the processed food, the like white bleached flours, those type of things. Complex carbohydrates are like your oats and your almond flour. And well, almond flour is not really a carb per se. You know, so there's so many different options to having carbohydrate. Whole wheat breads, rye bread, those kind of breads, you know what I mean? Do not kill yourself and go no carb. Oh, I'll put this away after. And it's, yeah, portions are also just such a huge thing. If you're planning on sitting there and eating a freak ton of these cookies, it's not going to be good for you one way or another. And note, what your serving size is not the same serving size as your next guy over, right? So me and Tumble have very different serving sizes. Same with me and PK. Same with me and Sam. Same with me and Jai. If I eat dairy, it hurts. Exactly. I do use, not gonna lie, I do use regular yogurt. It doesn't seem to upset myself or PK, so we do regular yogurt to get our protein in the morning. I've been on a kick with yogurt bowls I guess you can call them smoothie bowls, whatever. Get fancy with it, I don't fucking care. Basically what I do with our yogurt is I just do plain yogurt. I don't have anything with sweetened yogurt. Plain yogurt, right? So we do plain yogurt. And I spice it up with a little bit of fruit. We do a little bit of flax seeds to get that fiber and a little extra protein, because flax seeds also has protein in it. And I typically will do like a nut, a seed, or for PK, I'll add a little bit of chocolate chips for sweetness, or a drizzle of honey on the top. You was out tonight with your bestie, and I was just saying my diet was way too high in carbohydrates. Like every meal's a carb. It's okay to have every meal have a carb in it. Just don't get carried away. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon. All right, where's my cinnamon? It's huge. You can't miss it. You can use chocolate chips if you really want in this. I don't care. I'm leaving them out today. I'm also leaving out salt because some of my nuts that I put in here are salty. Okay, just a little bit of cinnamon. I don't want a lot. Cinnamon's not my fave. You guys already know. If you like it, add more. I don't care. Just don't add too much because it can get you high. Not kidding. Nutmeg and cinnamon can make you hallucinate. A teaspoon of baking powder. I wanted to make sure I definitely had that. I feel like it's too much. Honey, send me your diet and I will tell you. There's like calculators online and everything too. Honestly, like I said, personally, as long as you're getting fiber and protein in your diet, which are two very important things, it's okay. It's okay to have carbohydrates. It also matters on how much carbs you're having and what types of carbs. Bunny, but since you're here, Bunny, do you know what salmon wiggle is? Okay. Alrighty. So those are all the dry ingredients. I'm just gonna give them a light stir. Remember, what was it? It's called salmon wiggle, piggly wiggly, piggle wiggle. I'm trying to salmon wiggle. What is another? There's another name. There's a third name. Salmon wiggle. It's a very, I feel like it's a very, me and Sam were saying we think it's a very English recipe. No clue. Oh, that's what we made today, Bunny. Okay, so now that I've stirred this, it's pretty well incorporated. We've got a lot of seeds, nuts, we got our dried cranberries. I might add a little bit more because I do kind of want a little more sweetness. But we're going to start to add the wet ingredients. So I'm going to get a separate bowl for the wet ingredients and put this away. I don't need anybody getting hurt. So it asks for banana, which is great in theory, but I don't have it. So we're going to use a little bit of peanut butter instead of banana. You can use an egg. Actually, we might do an egg because I think this is supposed to be a vegan recipe. Yeah, we'll use an egg instead. Half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. I don't have that either. No, we'll use peanut butter. I don't want egg in this one. Yes, I will give you some peanut butter. Man, I'm so sad that you don't know what it is. Okay, so 1 large banana. I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and we'll melt that in there. Give you a little more. It's like when you're really broke, that kind of food, Bunny. Okay, so now we're gonna sweeten this a little bit more with a little bit of maple syrup, and I gotta wash my hands. I got peanut butter on them. We're gonna put so some maple syrup in there. We're gonna do a little bit of coconut oil, just a little bit. I'm gonna melt the coconut oil with the peanut butter. Actually, we don't really need coconut oil because we have peanut butter. So let's just melt the peanut butter. I'm gonna get my maple syrup while that's melting. I like maple syrup. You can use honey, agave, nectar of some sort if you want. I can't wait to try these. Oh, I know, same. So these are it's a very simple recipe. You can adjust it to however you like it. And I like the fact that it does give you an alternative to bananas, because I just feel like bananas are in a lot of recipes and it's not needed. 3 tablespoons. That's about 3 tablespoons. Three tablespoons of milk. We're using almond milk, obviously, because that's what I got. I'm gonna have to make some more almond milk. Okay. This one was a very like dark consistency of almond milk. You can't tell, but that's because I added a little bit more maple syrup to it. Also, do you guys want to see my smoothie? I didn't finish it. It was very bitter and there was a lot, but this was my smoothie from this morning. It was beets, carrots, so 1 whole beet, 3 carrots, a knob of ginger, and a half a lemon. I chose a half a lemon instead of full lemon because it was super bitter last time we did a whole lemon. It's still a little bitter, but I guess that's what you get, right? Okay, let's go ahead. We added all that. So now I'm gonna mix this up. And then we're gonna mix it in. Do I have a little? Where's my little whisk? I thought I had it. Where's my baby one? I have a baby whisk. I can't find that. Good night, bunny. Have good sleeps. Have good dreams. Love you. Thank you for stopping in. So I want the peanut butter to be nice and incorporated. Also, thank you guys for donating. I super duper duper appreciate it. So again, our goal is to 200. Right now, I might do a counter. Maybe we can do a counter and it can go straight from PayPal. That'll help. I'll figure out it. So right now we're at 25, 30, 35. We're at $55. So that's pretty good to start. Okay, so then we're going to mix this in. Oh, I love this song. I know you guys love my song. You love it. It's my bop, guys. Okay, so now I'm just gonna mix this all together. I want it to be nice and sticky in there. And if you notice it's like not enough wet ingredients, just go ahead and add a little bit more peanut butter to it if you want. Add a little bit of water, some milk. Don't add too much maple syrup, honey, or whatever you're using to sweeten it. So your wet ingredients should be combining all together to kind of look like a cookie consistency. And then we're gonna put these on a baking sheet. I am obsessed with this recipe so far, so I'm super duper excited. to eat these. Okay. Oh, I didn't get my baking sheet. Okay. Let's get our baking sheet. I'm going to line it with my parchment paper. 'Cause duh. And make like a good fair amount for the cookies. Like, don't shorten yourself, because especially if you're going to eat this as a breakfast, which is totally acceptable. There's protein in this. There's fiber. There's healthy carbs. I'm going to take off my ring. So, it's a good breakfast food. So don't shorten yourself. And then you got a little bit of that sweetness with the peanut butter, the sweetener, as well as the cranberries. So instead of chocolate chips, you can add chocolate chips. Nobody's going to fault you for that. I added cranberries, and we're going to do no chocolate chips. Okay. I want these two. They say that these don't spread that much, so I'm not really going to worry too much about packing them into this sheet. I mean, I'm not going to like overlap them, but I'm not going to go crazy on having to separate them into a specific science. And I'm not measuring them out. You could go ahead and measure it out so you know exactly how much is going in your body. I'm just eyeballing it. But if you want to get the macros from this actual recipe, obviously do 1/4 cup of cookie. And if you notice your hands are just sticking so much to the ingredients, go ahead and add a little water to them. And don't wipe the water off. Watch, I'll show you. So don't rinse and then like wipe. Just. So I'm gonna clean them off and allow them to be wet. Just give them a little shake. And I am going to go right back at it. It's a good trick so that you're not like having to add more grease or like add more substance to the. And it obviously doesn't prevent it completely from sticking to your hand, but it makes it a lot easier and easier to mold because it's the type of ingredients it is. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to put one more cookie on there. And now there's nothing in here that's bad, so you could just eat this if you want like this without baking. Okay. Okay, these are gonna go in the oven now. So again, we're cooking them low at 325 degrees. And she has them going in for 15 to 18 minutes. Okay. So let's do it. Turn the sauce on. Great. I don't really have that much left for the insides. I'm actually gonna put this. No, I'll just cook the whole thing today. I was gonna say I'm gonna put this in a bowl, but I'm not. But we can, however, we can start putting away some of our stuff, as in our oat flour that we created. I'm gonna put it in like a little container. And yeah. I try to keep myself organized. My kitchen doesn't look like it because I have a tiny ass kitchen and too much equipment. But you know what? It'll work out. It'll all work out in the end, right? It has to. So honestly, guys, what do you think what do you think? Would you make tonight's recipes? Would you make them? I know everybody wants to make these cookies for sure, for sure, for sure. But would you make the salmon wiggle? Would you make the piggly wiggly? I like it. I know I'm different. The cookies are dope. You haven't even tried it yet. How do you know that they're dope? I've never made these cookies before. I mean, I've made similar ones. Oof, is it gonna fit? Oof. Nope. Damn. What they're made of? Yeah. I mean, I agree. Ah, I don't want to put it in that, though. But I don't want to waste, though. That's too much to waste. Wow, I made a lot of oat flour. This will be good though, because we can make another recipe with oat flour, so that'll be perfect. Honestly, guys, this whole series for this month are really trying to push my limits and think of what I have in my pantry already and how to utilize it. So if they're ghetto meals, they're ghetto meals. We all have a little ghetto meal every once in a while. It's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. But yeah, guys, so we have this specific organic masa harina flour. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So next week we're gonna utilize this flour and we are going to make our own tortillas. Does it tell me? It tells me how to make them too. Perfect. It's easy. So we're gonna make our own tortillas so that we can also put, sorry, I'm distracted. Oh, we could have put some coconut in there. That would have been good. Our our tortilla shells for our chickpea recipe next week. Our chickpea tacos. This is going to be interesting. What's going to be interesting? The cookies? Oh, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good, Sam. I am gonna do some dishes while we wait because I want to be able to show you what they look like after they're done because they're not gonna look too much different, but they're gonna be good. And I will post all the recipes today up on Discord. So you don't have to stress. If there's something you want to make, I try to post it. And if I forget, I will do it the next day. What's going to be interesting, Sam? What is it? Are you attempting to make the Piggly Wiggly? Honestly, it's also just a good snack, right? Like if you're not like super hungry, but you want like a little snack, super dope for that. Or like you want I guess like I wouldn't call it necessarily like super healthy, but like a healthier snack. I mean, come on, it's healthier than nothing. And honestly, it tastes so good with saltine crackers because it adds the salt. You know what I mean? It's the salt it was missing. But definitely, if you make it as like a pasta dish, you should add salt and pepper to it, because it needs it. It needs it. Don't be not seasoning your food, okay? Don't be that girl or guy. Season your food, and your food will taste good. I'm like not even looking at you guys. I'm so sorry. But I am super, like, this is honestly definitely one of my favorite times of the year, because we're getting into, sorry, also ADHD moment. I was just thinking about it because I was looking outside. We're getting into the summer, right? So while I necessarily hate spring because of the mud, it's kind of gross. It's also very, like, it reminds us that, like, a new season is coming. There's new life to the plants and everything around us. And one thing I really like about this season is it's showing that new birth and new growth can happen at all times, right? So that's one thing that I'm trying to learn about myself as well, is that, you know, you can grow at any time. You can learn something new at any time, and you can share the knowledge that you have at any time. So I'm truly grateful and thankful that I do have some sort of knowledge, especially about my body and women's health and the gut and all sorts of body parts. It's what I went to school for. It's my past jobs. It's cold. It's still chilly here too. But the flowers are blooming. There's just something so beautiful about, even though allergies suck and everything like that, and pollen's not my fave, there's just something so beautiful. Like, I'm looking outside right now and I can see dandelions and, like, just even weeds, right? Like, it's still beautiful. Dandelions are not weeds, but there are other weeds in my yard. And yeah, so I am really trying to, you know, see within and really think of all the things that I'm truly grateful for, and be proud of all the things around me, because I think once we start kind of singling in and being grateful for the things that we have around us, we can fully grow and start to appreciate other things in our lives and welcome the other things. Like, a lot of the times you hear the word abundance a lot, especially in like manifestation and stuff like that. But abundance comes and starts internally. In my personal opinion, I think it starts internally. Once you start to realize that abundance doesn't just mean a lot of money or a lot of friends, or, you know, it's also about the quality of those things, right? So I personally feel that my community and my friends and family on Twitch that I have, that's abundant. Do I have thousands of followers? No. But I have such quality friends on Twitch. And honestly, I feel like I blacked out all these years. Like the 2.5 years I've been streaming. Like, I blacked out. How did I meet such wonderful people, right? Like, yeah, it is starting to get better. It was a little sunny here today. It started off rainy, and then it got sunny and cloudy, but no more rain after, and I think it's going to start raining again tomorrow. Yes, they're good, and dandelions are a wonderful thing to make tea with. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of dandelion tea or dandelion honey. It's a thing. It's pretty good. I've had dandelion honey. I've also had dandelion jam, which is also pretty good. Dandelion wine. Yep, I've heard of that. Yes, hibiscus is so good. See how many natural things are out there in the world that are so good for you, yet people like to say it's bad, it's a weed, whatever. It's because it has natural healing properties that they don't want you to know about. Oh, fuck. Spilling water on myself. Hibiscus juice? I don't think I've ever had hibiscus juice. That sounds yummy. It's called Jamaica? And not the country. Is it pronounced different? Is it pronounced like the J sounds like a yay, like a Y? Jamaica? Okay. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Ooh, they're looking pretty good. They're not gonna spread or anything. Ooh, they smell good. I don't care for flower tasting stuff. I get that. Hamika. Hamika. All right, let me post our recipes from today. That way I don't forget. Copy link. Because our cookies are almost done. Food. Where's my streaming recipes? There we go. I was getting mad. Okay. So I'm just putting a basic salmon wiggle recipe in there. Salmon pea wiggle is what people call it. I'm not actually like, I didn't follow that recipe. I did what I wanted, but. It's Hamiyaika. Sure. I'm bad with pronunciations. You guys already know this. I try. I try poorly. I mean, I try, not poorly, but I try. It just happens to be poor. Alright, guys. I didn't put this away. God dang it. See, I like being able to, like, chill with you guys and clean after because it allows me to get so much stuff done. No. Ooh. I don't want those up there. It's down here. What is up there? Alright. Let's try not to spill these everywhere, Michaela. Hi guys. You like to see my arm? I'm like doing this at like a weird angle. Okay. Whew. Guys, I have to bike after this. What the fuck? I have to do 8 miles. Bless you for trying. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Honestly, guys, it'll be good for me. It's good for my heart. We've been cooking for 2 hours. I mean, we've been really not cooking. We've been talking for 2 hours. We've probably cooked a total of like, I don't know, 20 minutes. These recipes are so easy. It should not take you this long. These are perfect. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna put them on a cooling rack. I'm gonna get my cooling rack out because I think that is necessary. Okay. Move some shit out of the way here. Get my cooling rack up. The song's kind of slow. All right. Beautiful. These cookies are perf. I'm gonna try it. Mmm. They're like a perfect sweet and salty. They're very crumbly though. That's the only thing you suck. I think I definitely want to add a little bit more like water or something to the batter so they're not super crumbly, because the ones that I did it with my water on my hands are not as crumbly. Okay. So let's do that. Add a little water. I'll take off my ring again. Okay. So I've added water to my hands. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to here too. Just a smidgen. Okay. So now I'm gonna pack it in. I'm gonna make just 2 larger cookies for these ones. But yeah, I like this recipe because it's easy. It's full of nutrients. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Seeds and nuts can be expensive, and they can be. But if you buy them in spurts, you don't have to add this much. It's not like you're adding a whole bag of seeds. And seeds will last you a long time. And depending on where you live, it could be very inexpensive. You could add cashews if you want. You could add peanuts, regular nuts. Okay. So we did 2 bigger cookies. Come on. And then those are gonna go in. But it added a very nice crisp bit to the, oh, that's hot still. To the actual cookie. So that's kind of nice. So I'm gonna pop those ones in the oven. They definitely did not need more than 15 minutes. At least not in my oven, which is strange because usually my oven takes a little longer to cook things. But yeah, this one's like crumbled completely, so we can give that to Dylan. PK. I'm gonna eat this one just because I already have it in my hand. I have a piece of cat hair on my finger. Look at that. This is good. The banana would have held it in better, but I didn't have any. These are good though. Mm-hmm. Crumbly, but good. Are you gonna make them? I love that little bit of sweet over the cranberry. It's not overpowering. And then you have the saltiness of the seeds. Yeah, they're really good. Mm-hmm. They're crumbly, but good. All right, y'all. What do you think? I I'd say we did pretty good. Let's go see who's on. Let's go watch somebody. I'm gonna find you. Let's go say hi to Kaylin because we never get to rate her. I never see her on. I gotta do it from my phone. All right, guys, we're gonna go raid Caitlin. We're going on the ending screen. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you to Coco for gifting the sub, to Dallo, our dear friend of ours. Thank you, Dallo, for gifting 100 biddies. Thank you to everybody who donated today. Tumble for donating the other day. Tumble for donating today. Jai and Nikki for donating today. I appreciate all of you guys so very much. I love you. Let's go say hi to Kaylin. If you're not already following Kaylin, why aren't you? Because she's freaking amazing. We love her. Maybe make these cookies, eat something good, drink some water today. I love you guys. Good night.